Hello and welcome to my alternative channel, Anti-War. And today on Anti-War, we are looking at a beer that was introduced in 2022, although I didn't see it until about 2 weeks ago. It's called Shiner TexHex Wicked Haze Double Hazy India Pale Ale. A bit of a long name. Cryogenically enhanced hops. That's those freeze dried hops. Independent craft brewer. A Fable Double Hazy IPA brewed with cactus water and Idaho 7 hops, 40 bitterness units. I said 45. Let me update my notes. I thought it was 45. I'm thinking of the other one. And there's Brewed, the Witch of the Desert in Texas. And this is brewed in an area that is not the desert. Although it's on the way to the desert, but it's not the desert. It's just grasslands, trees, little woods, kind of the scrubland of Texas, really. 40 bitterness units. Okie doke. We'll fix that right there. I'll show you a screen share. Anti-war. Wicked Haze Double Hazy IPA. And you see what it says. Deep in a desert shrouded by ceaseless sandstorm, La Bruja steps out of the shadows to reveal TexHex Wicked Haze Double IPA, a mesmerizing mix of cactus water and cryogenically enhanced Idaho 7 hops that unleash intense tropical flavors with a hint of pine. Only 9.6% alcohol. That's it. Here's the Bruja beers. There's La Bruja. Juicy IPA, Stormcaster. I haven't seen that one. Wicked Haze got it. Deserts doesn't. That's the pack I bought it in. I paid 20 something, but I saw it for $16.99, so I got ripped off. Bruja's Brew, got that. Desert Mirage, Twin Dream. Didn't they show La Bruja like a Marvel comic book? Pull this down. If you find her. And that's something. Then there's sound. Okay, enough of that. I used to have one of those machines. It was interesting. All right. Tommy Carroll's Piers Louisiana Beer Reviews. Did I dream this? Supreme Court rules you can actually vote for who you choose. Well, I guess we'll see what happens, Tommy. Okay. They'll try something else, I'm sure, because like those hammer and sickle people like to say, this is what democracy looks like. You know, in an Eric Honecker type of way. All right. Joseph Stalin type way. All right, so it's orange. Look at that orange thing there. Can't see through it. It's hazy. It has a off-white head, kind of an orange tinge to the head. I mean, people will say, oh, yeah, this is an IPA. But to me, it's sort of like an American strong ale of some sort, or like a hybrid between American strong ale and a barley wine, because they don't have the bitterness that you would typically associate with India Pale Ales. They just have strongness that you would associate with a very strong ale. High gravity ale. I mean, it smells like overly hopped, overly malted sherry wine beer, almost like sherry. It's gives you the creep smelling it. Taste. Cheers. But all these companies are doing it now. All got 9.5% beers out there, ales in those tall cans. Maybe they're trying to get you ready for November when you be too loaded to know what's going on. You'd be worrying about IPAs instead of your future or something. I don't know. I call it the race to the top of the alcohol scale, right? They're all trying to out compete each other, and they always go up to 9.5. They never go above that. It doesn't seem at this point. Name any big company. Abita's doing it now with their new Andy Gator, Alpha Gator with the Alpha hops. I'll try it maybe next week. Spent too much money this week. All right, nice hop. Didn't start drinking it yet. Nice lacing, but to me, it's a little bit too strong. I prefer the Brewhouse Brew, the 7%. Um, seem a little bit more in line with self control. There was a Major League Baseball player who had his head frozen. Oh yeah, no, he didn't do it. His children did it. I saw his son play in baseball for the Baton Rouge River Bats when they used to have a minor league team in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And I remember this was 21 years ago. Ted Williams' son was running the bases. He looked like he had no energy. I was like, what's wrong? He had no energy. And it was only a few weeks later they said he had leukemia. He was ill and he died. 35 years old, I think. Never know, you know what I mean? But I saw him out there and I thought, what? I just was thinking, like, he seems sluggish or something. Let's look at this thing again. The beer is good. It's sweet. I mean, it's not bitter enough. 45, it should be like 85. I don't know. Oh. So that's the Wicked Haze I have. There's the Deserts Dozen Variety Pack. If I'm not mistaken, it was $16.99 at Dorgnax, but I paid $20.99. And Albertsons. Albertsons always expensive. It's not a good store to usually if you're trying to save money. Twin Dream. That's the one I'm thinking of. 9.5 and 80 bitterness units. Now, see, that's the one that is appropriately bittered. And I have 2 cans left. IO7 and Citra hops. See, so it's 9.5, but it's got 80 bitterness units. So it's got enough bitterness to hang with the malt. And it doesn't just taste like a sweet orange drink. Hey, Desert Mirage, 8%, 45. You see, it's still under. I like jacket she's wearing, but it's still under bittered. If it's 8%, it should be 70 or 80 IBUs, not 45. You're going to see if you taste. I don't know what the cactus water is supposed to do for it. I don't see where it adds any kind of worthwhile attribute to it. Brewhouse, this is the original Brewhouse Brew. Well, I guess they all came out in 2022. This is the first one that showed up around here. 7% and 60 IBUs. See, this one's perfect. 7%, and it's got enough bitterness to go with the concoction. And this Stormcaster, I've not seen it. It's only 5.5. It came out last year. 35 bitterness units. Is it really an IPA at 5.5? That's highly questionable. 35 bitterness units. No. Maybe a pale ale. And I'll be honest, I would not buy this if I didn't see it in a single can. And I'm not going to see it in a single can, so I'm not going to buy. Now, I don't know who the commercial artist that is who's doing this series, but I bet you it's one of these comic book artists, and they take jobs away from the comic books, do a lot of this kind of art. because I think it pays better and they're not under as much. Well, they have deadlines, of course, but I don't know. They say comic book is a drag, but I don't know. I just read them. I don't produce them. Okay. Whoops. All right. Body's heavy. Sweetness is 4 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness, 3 out of 5 hop cones. See, it should be 4 out of 5 bitterness units. Semi-sweet finish. I mean, it's good if you just want a strong ale. Okay, fine, it's good. It's an A, 93 out of 100. For an India Pale Ale, yeah, maybe it's an 84, 85 out of 100. It's good, but it's not proper. I've been saving up my money, then I'll be able to purchase my $18 Big Mac meal. Yeah, no thanks to me. I won't be doing that. No thanks from me. Yeah. What can I say? It is what it is. But maybe in a week I'll bring in the because they'll last a few weeks. These are in cans. They're high alcohol. I don't think the hops will fade too fast. I'm in no great rush to bring them in, but I'll bring in that one that's can't remember the names. They all sound alike. I'll bring in the one that's 9.5 and 80 IBUs. I think that's gonna be a lot nicer. And then I'll bring in the 7% with the not high enough bitterness units. But anyway, we'll bring them all on this channel. Now let's jump back to the other channel, okay? All right, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.